proof of vaccination while chanting freedom. This is tens of thousands of French citizens took to the street for an 8th straight weekend, protesting a mandatory health pass that's required to get into public places. There's backlash building from our neighbors to the north over newly instituted COVID rules in parts of Canada. You can see the overhead view of that video. Thousands taking to the streets in Montreal to protest mandates there, including vaccine passports, which started this month. Everyone is now required to show government-issued proof they got the vaccine to be allowed into, here's the list, businesses, restaurants, gyms, and festivals. That brings us to Australia, which is taking their COVID restrictions to an unprecedented level. One of Australia's states is debuting an app which sounds like something out of 1984, our worst nightmare. It uses facial recognition to enforce quarantine rules. When the app pings you, you have to prove you are home by showing your face, letting the app then access the location data on your phone. If you can't be verified with facial shape analysis and recognition software, police will be dispatched to do an in-person check-in. For now, it is voluntary. But you don't have to imagine that it could become involuntary. There's a lot of obvious concerns about civil liberties and where this is headed. To figure out where it is headed, bring in someone who knows Australian well. Evan Mulholland worked for state and federal parliamentarians there, Director of Communications for the Institute of Public Affairs. Evan, appreciate you being with us. Do we have all those restrictions right in Australia? This isn't like a joke that Snopes is going to say is false, right? All right, we see Evan's mouth moving, but we don't actually hear him. We might be getting him back. Number of the other restrictions there. Oh,
can you hear me now?
Yes, Evan, we can. All right. All these restrictions are actually happening, right? It's not like a joke or Snopes.
Absolutely. And I would say it's even worse. So here in Melbourne, where I am, there is a 9 p.m. curfew. You can't go outside. You'll get a fine of $3,000 if you do. If you went outside as well without a mask, you'd get a fine of $3,000 US. So absolutely, the restrictions are correct. There's infringements on civil liberties that are beyond sort of comprehension for people in the US. And these kind of things don't happen in a vacuum. It's when, you know, the political and cultural elite take freedoms away slowly. And that's kind of what's happened in Australia. Australia seems to be obsessed with getting to zero cases. That is no longer possible in some states due to the Delta variant.
Why the obsession? Why is the government leadership in Australia so terrified of even a couple of COVID cases?
Well, the goalposts keep moving. At the start of the pandemic, we were told we've got 2 weeks to flatten the curve and then we can suppress the virus. And then it was simply putting people into lockdown for a handful of cases so we could get back to 0 cases and then have our freedoms back. And continually the goalposts are moving. Now it's we have to get to 80% double dose vaccination and then we can have our freedoms back. So once these governments and state governments in particular that have all the power get hold of power, it's very hard for them to give that up. And we've seen draconian rules
I'm interested,
around.
Evan, we're seeing these videos of protests in France. We've seen some of them get violent. We've seen protests in the United States, not really violent ones, with the huge crowds in Canada that we're showing you. Have people in Australia revolted, or are you all just doing whatever the government says?
There are lots of protests, and there were protests recently here in Victoria. About 5,000 people attended, and the police shot pepper bullets into people's backs. There were kids crying because they had pepper in their eyes. And it was very much a peaceful protest, but the police then claimed the majority of them came with violence in mind. Absolutely outrageous thing to say. Peaceful protest is a normal thing, and it's not just protest. Last year, during Victoria's long lockdown, a pregnant mother put up a Facebook post about an event, about a protest where there were 0 cases in a regional community, and police barged into her home and handcuffed her in front of her children.
Wow.
For simply posting a Facebook post. This is how far things have gone.
Arrested for a Facebook post. Says a lot. Evan, thank you. Come back and talk to us as technology and lockdowns allow. Thank you. This is pretty scary. The Chinese military seems to have a new toy, a hypersonic drone, but it's likely not the only new weapon they have. Why the rapid expansion of Chinese military might is something that should scare all of us.